Happy Halloween, everybody.
Morning.
Welcome back. So I just got back from leave this past Friday. Well, I'm technically still on leave, but what was it? Yeah, episode 300 here. It's our big special for Halloween as well, and we're doing a DLC. So yeah, let's get straight to it. I've been very excited to record this. As soon as I got back from Connecticut, I was like, I want to play immediately, but gotta wait till Halloween. In the meantime, I did pick up Cyberpunk, and I was having a blast with that. So that game might actually rival this one as far as how much fun I've been having with it. I definitely want to play it on PC once I get a new computer. So yeah, let's take a look at our quest here. Sierra Madre grand opening. Now, we were talking with the NCR, or the Federal Communications Commission division of the NCR, and they informed us that there is a pirate radio broadcasting on a protected signal, and they've tasked us with going to shut that down. So that's what this whole DLC is about.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort, make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life...
So, yep, it's a legal advertisement on protected distress frequency. So we gotta put a stop to it. All right. Hello? Anyone here? Special Agent Cannonball Taylor, FCC. I'm here to confiscate your radio equipment and issue a citation. Sierra Madre Martini and residue. Oh, I also oh, Dead Money takes you to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland, a one-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead Money is recommended for experienced couriers, level 20 plus. If you're up to the challenge, continue. That reminds me, do we have hardcore on? We do not. Good thing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I noticed since we switched from Fraps to OBS that when I've been looking back at some of the videos, the frame rate's a bit stuttery. So I looked into it on OBS. Apparently I had my recording capped at 30 FPS. So I upped it to 60 for the cap. But I did some test recording and it does seem like it does still stutter. So that's gonna be like, based on whether or not my computer can handle whatever we're looking at in game. But hopefully that will improve like some areas, so it's not always stuttering. Caravans. Next. equipment. Requires key. Dean's Electronics. Oh, books. Exploding. Brotherhood Footlocker. Vending machine. This unusual looking crafting station. This is an unusual looking crafting station. As you approach, lines of tiny holographic items appear on the dispensing tray. Wireframe schematics and lists of consumables the machine can assemble and package for the consumer. There is a slot on the side with a Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look part of the original design. Oh, we actually have some chips. Okay. Cool. We actually have one of these in the sink too, which is gonna be nice.
Gamble in our casino. Take in
This
the
must be
theater,
the source of the signal.
or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites.
Damn it, why
that
does
will
this keep
shelter
happening
you
to us?
and cater to your every whim.
First it
So
was
if
the
life's
cannibals,
worries have weighed you down, if
now the
you
radio
need an
pirates.
escape from your troubles, or if you just
I
need
don't feel quite lucky.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening. One big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Fabled City of Gold. I think this is the only DLC where the loading screen tips are actually related to the DLC. It's kind of interesting, but... Oh.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
I imagine that static is part of the game. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. I don't want anyone with headphones on to be alarmed. Collar.
It's like that Pip-Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
What do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
So I need others to pull off this heist? Who else have you caught?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Why would you do that?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking a human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival.
Alright, a little bit confused on this audio. It's... turn that down a bit more. That was a loud spike.
Or each other.
Are they all dead?
The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from.
Where's my gear?
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround.
Alright, this static. If I do this, maybe that'll help.
Except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless. And the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful enough.
Alright, so find the other 3 people with bomb collars, bring them back here. What do you mean? The security systems?
This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even those toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons, gatherers as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive, as surely as the collar will.
How's the collar supposed to keep me alive? What is this?
It is a hollow rifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that tool will have to do until you find other weapons. And I suggest you do. The hollow rifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants.
So, there's other people besides the people I'm looking for?
Yes, inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology.
Wait, what's the cloud?
The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air, copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Will exposure kill me?
No, while it will erode your health, it will only bring you to the point of death, no farther. At that point, the air is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you stand. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless.
Is there like a safe zone?
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
Like the hologram you're on?
Ghosts.
Ghost.
They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
Why?
Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to it. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Radios?
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators premature. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
That's a pretty big side effect. Deal with them or I explode.
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your caller's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
So how do I destroy the radios and speakers then?
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior.
Okay.
Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
Other questions?
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
Yeah, we got like 40 minutes. What are the vending machines?
Assembly stations. Schematics are stored within. Dispensers with unlock codes. They use the chips scattered around as batteries. Alloys are raw material embedded in the shell. They resemble the vending machines in Mojave, but they are crafting devices of tremendous versatility. Once an old world convenience, now they are a means of survival. Use the chips to power them. Select from the holographic display. The device will assemble it.
All right. Anything else?
Ask.
How did I get here?
I brought you here. There are mechanisms in place once the traps across the Mojave are sprung. For now, your sole focus should be the Sierra Madre and how to get inside. Until then, you won't leave alive.
Why is... Wait, my vision's blurring?
It is the cloud covering the building. The longer you are outside, the more its toxins seep into your system, through the lungs and the skin. You will eat at you the longer you're outside. So wherever you go, move fast, or you'll soon find yourself too weak to move. Fall asleep, and you will not wake up.
Okay, I wonder if the vision blinding thing is like part of hardcore. Who are you?
Someone who followed the call of the Sierra Madre just as you did. Now that I've found it's more than a story, I intend to take what's inside. Maybe that's why you came, why you followed the Pip-Boy here, and straight into one of my traps. Now, this is your reward.
What is this place?
Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? The casino exists. You are one of the few who look upon it. Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that has aged poorly.
Okay. So, find 3 people with bomb collars, bring them back here, right?
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
Who are the people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller unknown, although the caller helps. The other 2, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Robco trash will help you, I've ensured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily.
Oh.
It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Alright, who should I get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He is docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you. Caller unknown.
Where can I find him?
Travel west toward the Villa police station. Follow the radio frequency and the alarms. Although, there's a great deal of interference at the source. Perhaps that's why I lost contact with him. No matter. Aside from caller 8, there should be weapons, armor at the police station. Go west. Avoid the Villa inhabitants. Bring the mutants back.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the Villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Okay.
Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting
Alright.
you to begin again.
So I think it's just Father
Come to a
Elijah's
place where wealth,
dialogue.
excitement, and intrigue
makes it
await
kind of
around
loud.
every
Or
corner.
makes the static keep
Stroll
crackle.
along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make new friends.
Oh,
Or
okay, I can see
rekindle old
the
flames.
cloud
Let
is
your
poisoning
eyes
us.
take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert
Get some of
under
these
clear,
chips.
starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset
So
from
what do we
our
have
villa
on this?
rooftops.
Oh, we've got
Countless
a case of
diversions
Blackfoot.
await.
Okay.
Gamble in our casino.
collar.
Take in the theater.
That
Or
will
stay
kill
in
us.
one of our exclusive exec from your troubles.
Okay,
Or
sorry
if you
about that.
just need an
Police
opportunity
or
to begin
ambulance or something going
again.
by us.
Join
Ace of
us.
Spades.
Let
Dead
go
Man's
and
Hand.
leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening
Alright.
this
A lot
October.
of stuff we're picking up. Cosmic Knife. Ooh, Dean's Secret Stash. Hello.
That's the way out after you break into the Sierra Madre's vault. Try to leave. I'll set off your caller.
Okay.
Come to a place where wealth
Let's take inventory. Can we turn?
around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets
Can we
of our
turn that
beautiful
on?
resort. Make new friends.
Kind of annoying.
Or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of
Okay,
the
so we
open
got
desert
food at
under
least.
clear, starlit skies. Gaze
Instamash.
straight on
Is
into
that like the
sunset
healthiest
from our
option we
villa
got?
rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our
Pork and
casino.
beans.
Take in the theater.
I
Or
guess pork
stay
and
in one
beans
of
might
our
be good.
exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater
Alright,
to your
what's
every
our-
whim. So if life's worries have weighed
Okay,
you
we're good
down,
on that.
if you need an escape from your
We've
troubles,
got Dead Money
or if you just
jumpsuit.
need an opportunity
Stalker
to begin
mask?
again, join us.
Stalker outfit.
Let go and leave the
What
world
the-
behind at the Sierra Madre grand
Okay.
opening this October.
So if you've played Dead Money before and things look a little different, it's because we've got the Dead Money Horror Overhaul on,
Has fortune left you behind?
and
If so, the
there was a
Sierra
bear trap
Madre
there.
Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you.
This gate to the Sierra Madre is sealed, locked, for now. Do as I say, and it won't be locked for much longer.
Along the winding streets of our beautiful resort, make new friends, or rekindle old flames.
Alright, what do we got
Let
as
your
far as
eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the
Alright, the
open
hollow
desert
rifle.
under clear, starlit skies.
Actually,
Gaze straight
killer's
on into the
machete.
sunset from our villa rooftops.
Okay.
Countless diversions await.
Police pistol.
Gamble in our casino. Take in the theater. Or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you
Cosmic
and
knife.
cater to your every whim.
This doesn't
So
still
if life's
work,
worries
does it?
have weighed you down, if you need an
I'm just
escape
curious.
from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to be
Okay, it doesn't. I was gonna say. Wait, while we're in combat.
let go
Why are we
and
in
leave
com-
the world
Oh, it's probably
behind at
because
the Sierra Madre grand opening
Oh,
this
no.
October.
Oh fuck, we don't have ammo.
Waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra
Okay.
Madre Casino, in
We out of
all its
combat?
glory, is inviting you to begin
Something in the
again.
area may be interfering.
Come
Okay.
to a place where wealth, excitement,
I was gonna say, if it does
and
work, I'm not gonna
intrigue
use it.
await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort.
Let's get out of here because I'm
Make
tired of
new
listening to her
friends,
voice.
or rekindle old
Dog.
flames.
Villa Police
Let your
Station.
eyes take in the luxurious
Yeah,
expanse
so
of
part of the
open
horror
desert
overhaul is there's
under
new enemies, and then there's also kind of like a World of Pain. There's new world spaces, and I think there's also some new loot. Like I think there's different codes for the vending machines, which we need to find basically to unlock better supplies.
Outside, you may notice your vision will pulse, get dizzy. It's the cloud. Eats your inside slowly. Too much exposure. Death.
Okay. Do we have a map? Oh, yeah, we do. shotgun would be pretty nice. Alright, water. That's good. Laser pistol. Yeah, so just like when we did Honest Hearts, we're in hardcore, but Sierra Madre is a little bit more difficult with hardcore. Dean's, ooh, nice. Stim packs, alright. You have those hotkeyed. Probably not. Wait, how do you... Okay, stim pack, yeah. If we're gonna be eating radioactive food, we're gonna need to find some Radaway. Knife spear. Yeah. Doubt I'll really use these.
Watch out for the village inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
These throwing spears fucking suck. Alright, so yeah, with the ghosts, you have to actually dismember them, otherwise they get up. Which I think we're kind of used to that with some of the ghouls from A World of Pain do that. Hologram control terminal. Oh, nice. I know there are some common weapons you can sometimes find, like a 9mm pistol. I wouldn't mind finding one of those, because with the enhanced crafting for them, you might be able to make a pretty decent primary weapon. Is this the poison cloud? Yep, that is. Okay. Let's be careful with that. Oh god, that was a bear trap. I saw it at the last second. Grenades. Okay. Fuck you, bear trap. Oh, that's right. Stim packs heal slowly. Alright. Police station. I'm like on the hunt for bear traps now. Police. Alright, do we have anything else around us? I heard footsteps. Oh, birds. Okay, now I heard a super mutant. Get as many of these as we can. Oh, hello. fight you? Oh shit, you got a friend. You have a chainsaw? Oh, pretty easy to take down. With a big saw? Ghost Scrake? Alright, what's the big saw? I don't know what it is, but it seems like it's worthwhile. Now we're Jason with a chainsaw. Decrepit ghost. Oh, that one missed. Police training block. Phillip Police Station. Alright, let's
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers and block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Nope. I think I heard a beep. Oh, yep.
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
Stop. Why you got so many fucking radios?
Turn the noise off.
Villa. Ooh. Flame machine code steady. Okay. Terminal. Sinclair visit. Sinclair did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. His walking light shows make me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see in these days and times. Don't know how smart he is trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world. But rich guys can make it happen, even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has. Holding cell. Nothing much to report. Pretty quiet tonight, even from Puesta del Sol. Imagine Morris up in a casino probably has more than enough with the guest coming in tonight. Poor bastard. Set up the radio so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up, and left one out for the prisoners. If Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight, I may just toss the key in the holding cage with anyone would pick up and let them unlock the door when they sleep it off. Communications. Set up the radio room downstairs too. Broadcast through the speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios we have up here. Stash some supplies from the evidence room down there to celebrate once my shift is over. The way I figure it, the rest of the guards will be too busy to check up on me. It was downstairs. Hello. Dean's secret stash. We can repair this. Alright, so Dead Money, I think, is the first DLC. Either Dead Money or Honest Hearts was the first DLC for Fallout New Vegas. And it used to be my least favorite one, but it's kind of grown on me, especially with this overhaul mod. It is a pretty good survival horror themed one. Inventory. Got the weapons and mines today, along with shotguns and the ammo, enough to defend a villa if trouble breaks out. Sinclair's taking the world situation seriously, even all the way out here. Maybe more so because we're out here. Hate to think if someone got their hands on half the stuff we have stored here. Enough military ordnance here to turn the villa into a minefield. Ooh. Spencer report. Spencers are up and running, unlike most everything else. I've had a few problems with them. I heard they'd been part of some World's Fair exhibit Sinclair had seen, so he contracted to researchers about the dispensers to see if he could use them here. Turns out the dispensers do more than supply convenience items. If there's an emergency or the threat of communist attack, the codes can unlock ammo and repair kits for the dispensers. Stored backups of the codes in the contraband room just in case. Oh, excellent. Ooh, reloading bench. This is where a hand loader comes in handy. Alright, breakdown 357. Jacketed flat point. Excellent. Now our bullets got a bit of sting to them. 308 rifle rounds. Okay. That's good. Even if we don't have 308 like weapons, we can get the ammo, just break it down to build whatever we need. Police Chief's Terminal. Oh yeah, for those of you that don't remember, Father Elijah, the guy from the hologram, he's the guy Veronica was telling us about, her mentor, that had been holding Helios 1 when the Brotherhood was still stationed there and then disappeared after during the attack. Disengage contraband room lock. Okay. Prohibited items. Sinclair's prohibition list is going to be difficult to enforce, and told him so. He claims that we're getting an automated system that would confiscate items, even the slightest bit radioactive or foreign, and ship them back to the visitor's source address. Asked about items already in the villa, didn't mention the construction crew, and he dismissed it. Of course, no sooner than Sinclair gives his prohibition speech, his pal swings by at the same hour, asking how hard-nosed we were going to be. Told me he couldn't guarantee he could keep me supplied if I didn't treat his friends with the same respect. Prick. Security system. Sinclair installed a new security system for visitors coming into and out of the villa. He doesn't seem to care too much about what they do when they're inside, only that we confiscate any personal items that could be dangerous or foreign, and make sure we know who enters and who leaves. Asked him again about watching the construction crews. He said that was a villa matter. Great, that means the prick runs the show. As long as there were no more accidents among the crews, that's what he cared about. Barely tucked my flask under the desk before he showed up. He gets that disapproving look when he sees the hard stuff. Ooh, for history's sake.
Dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
Ooh, okay. Now we're cooking. Nice. Okay, we got codes for ammo for both our guns. Actually, we need to get microfusion cell codes. Alright, automatic rifle. Alright, let's put that here. And the hollow rifle. And then the big saw. Nice, little Browning automatic. Requires key.
He's watching, waiting for you to try and let me go.
Died in a prison cell on the end of the world. Probably. Oh, the light was off. Weapon repair kit. Perfect. Oh, that's right, we got a shotgun. Caravan. Let's put you here, sure. Killer's machete. Nope, I meant to put that up. One. There we go. Got a full loadout now. Basement. There's never anything bad in the basement.
Knew you would come. Below the cage. Down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Okay. Shit, where's the radio? Nope, nothing about radios in there. Alright, collar stop beeping.
That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and I, we can talk.
All right. Play the basement audio log on your Pip-Boy, your dog's cell.
This dog hurt himself.
Dog command tape.
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, We may as well be kin.
What happened to your voice?
I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement. In the cage. Now that I'm awake, Dog goes back in the cage. Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his conscience. Keep him tame, keep him from hurting us, doing foolish things. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
Wait, so you have multiple personality disorder. Some trauma caused this?
Trauma. Yes, in a manner of speaking. Do you see these wounds of his, covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
Wait, so if you weren't expecting me, who are you waiting for?
Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. You must have figured it out by now. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. Hoped you might be him when I woke up. All you are is his hand. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here, all confused. Not for long. You'll figure it out.
Okay, so you're the one that knows how I got to the villa? You brought me here?
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here.
Alright, so you've got split personality disorder. You're God, and then Dog is the other personality. So when you say when you're in the cage, you really mean when Dog's in control of your body. So you brought me here to the villa.
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No. Dog does it. When the old man says fetch, Dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know. But it must have been recent. Before the cage.
I'm glad your voice isn't doing the spiking thing. Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free, hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
I don't remember. Only woke up when my Pip-Boy went active.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now.
Wait, what do you mean collar in you? What? Why do you say I'm the same as the old man?
You're not him any more than I'm Dog. But that collar around your neck, you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. And once you get acclimated to the Sierra Madre, then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then you'll be him, not just his hand.
So how do you know him? Or wait, what do you know about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty. And scorched by the sun.
Scorched by the sun?
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance. Was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
It's actually a pretty good analogy. I don't think we've done the Helios 1 quest yet. It's part of a vanilla game, but it's the solar power station that the Brotherhood used to control. And there's like a solar weapon there, basically. So that's how he was trying to control the sun. What is he doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
I had other questions.
Of course you do. And so do I.
Oh, well, what do you want to know? Where's your collar? Or why did you lock yourself in a cage?
No. Why did I lock him in the cage? I locked him in because I could feel him getting hungry again. There wasn't much time. If Dog roams, he gets into trouble. Eats things he shouldn't. Listens to others he shouldn't. So he's safer in here. We're safer in here. I hoped if I locked him in here, the one he obeys would come for him. Instead, I get you.
Okay, so when Dog, the personality Dog, gets hungry, he takes control of the body. Once Dog is eaten, God takes control of the body. Okay. Where's your collar?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat. Clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again. Tugging like a leash. Interesting.
So Dog ate the collar, probably off of a corpse. The collar inside you was active. I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
How the hell did you or Dog eat one of those?
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
I need to get you out of there.
No. No, I don't think so. Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collars shows. Not his voice, not his hand, not his lackey. Him. And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't.
What, if you don't come with me, he'll set off our collars, yours and mine.
Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have Dog follow him any longer. Follow his orders, his commands, desperate for recognition. The old man, he has the need to hold on, to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. Let go of this shell, than have it cage me any longer.
Well, what if we go after the old man together?
No, I don't trust you. Even if you're not working with him, you'll fall into the same trap he did. You may think you can take your revenge. That'll change. You'll start thinking there's a way to have it all.
I want my freedom too. You think I like having a bomb strapped to my neck?
They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre. After that, their freedom wasn't important anymore. They couldn't let go, just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn.
Sounds like Dog might be more willing to get out of the cage than you.
Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage. I put him here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would have. So here he stays.
I can't leave until we're through this.
Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and the old man.
You wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of key to let you out.
The key? Why, it's the old man. The one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up, so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
If you have the key in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
The old man's voice is on my Pip-Boy, just like yours.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage, end you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Calm down, follow me willingly, and I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No, I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my color goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach as you die.
All right. You are a difficult person to work with. I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm going to prove it by not doing it.
No. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, the shell is difficult to fight in.
What do you mean?
The inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They need to be chopped apart, hacked on the ground, disintegrated if you can. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is always hungry. If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. If I am with you, fighting will be far more difficult.
Well, I have a fucking chainsaw, so I'm sure we'll manage.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
All right, let's get out of here.
Very well. Lead on.
God has given you the In My Footsteps perk. This perk grants you the bonus to stealth as well as the ability to step lightly around placed traps. Oh, that's actually going to be more useful than dismembering the corpses. That's actually pretty useful. Ooh, and we leveled up. Nice.
No talk.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What might be useful? Lead belly? Less radiation when consuming irradiated food and drink. That could be useful in our situation. Alright, I'll pause here and take a look at these perks. Okay, so I think this one would be pretty useful. Rad absorption perk, your radiation level slowly decreases on its own over time. I feel like that will pair pretty well with our current setup. That way, like when we eat food that's irradiated, the radiation will go away after a little bit. So either that or hologram expert, but we rarely ever use these craftable perks, so let's go with rad absorption.
Toxins in the air in here.
And, oh, 8 of spades. Dead man's hand. Okay. I wanted to check. No. Okay, here is different collars that he was talking about.
Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day.
Okay.
Should never have set that radio signal on repeat. But that one's got a head on their shoulders. For now.
Air tastes like copper or gold.
Okay. All right, so we're at a minute, or we're at an hour and 10 minutes. I think we will cut here, and when we get back, we'll go check out that, what was it? It was Training Block. Yeah, go see what they got there, because that's one of the A World of Pain add-on locations for Dead Money. So I'm curious what they have included in there. Hope you all enjoyed so far. I'm going to be doing probably a good amount of episodes tonight for Halloween. I'm not sure if we'll finish this all in one night, but I am still on leave tomorrow, so I'll still be recording even then.
It's your own fault.
Hope you all enjoyed. You all have a great spooky night. We'll see y'all later.